Hello and welcome back to the FCS Football Channel. And today's match watch along for the Manchester United versus Manchester City game. Let's have it. So, let's sort that out. So, how it stands. Manchester United win today. We go to the Carabao Cup final against Tottenham. If we lose, Manchester City go. Of course, last year this was 2 rounds. Of course, due to COVID and fixture congestions, this week it went down to 1. Well, this year, sorry, I should say, it went down to 1 fixture for the semi-final. So it's a must-win. We can do this. Hello, Nico. How are we today, my friend? As you can see, the team is here. Hello. How are we? Trollface is back. I'm good, thank you. So as you can see, this team is on my left. So we got Dean Henderson in goal. He comes in after David. Well, for David De Gea. David De Gea we've chosen our cup goalkeeper really. Back four, it's Wan-Bissaka, Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, and Luke Shaw. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we've gone for Lindelof. I think we should have went with Eric Bailly. I think he makes us play better. He's not a better defender than Lindelof maybe, but I think his pace is so needed for us to play higher up and make us a better team. So it's unfortunate he's not playing. Luke Shaw was always going to start, and I'm fine with that. And then going forward is exactly the same team we saw against Villa. Double pivot of McTominay and McFred, as you would expect. Ollie always goes for these two in big games, so I don't think anyone's really surprised. Then we have Bruno Fernandes at 10, crucial. He's the man for the big occasions. He's the man that's really got us through a lot of games, so no surprise he's there. Paul Pogba will be out on the left. Obviously, he will come inside a bit more, and at times it will look more like a diamond, but Pogba does start on the left, and he will have to produce some magic. Marcus Rashford is, of course, out right. Using his pace, will get at the left back of Manchester City. And, of course, Anthony Martial is starting up top, which is good to see. I think Martial can cause danger for this Manchester City team. Of course, he scored in both games last season against Manchester City in the Premier League. So let's see how we can do today. Manchester City do have their sub-goalkeeper in. Henderson better play without any brain-dead decision. I don't think Dean Henderson will do anything like he did last time out. That was too mental. Right, so I'm gonna have a little cheeky look at the Man City team. I haven't actually seen it yet, so I think De Gea is a bit old. I hope so. Jokes, by the way. No worry. De Gea's not old. Goalkeepers hit their prime in like their 30s, really, or late 20s. What doesn't help De Gea is that Mourinho season when we came second. David De Gea, in my mind, and it's definitely at least top 5 best goalkeeping seasons ever. Ever. The only ones that yeah, Neuer is still 34 and still going strong. Exactly. The only season for me that comes close to De Gea's season again, well, in that season, I think that was 17-18 season, was Manuel Neuer's in 2014, where he was nominated for the Ballon d'Or. So I think that goes against De Gea. Then after that, he had a really bad spell where he was really poor, so it made it look like he was a lot worse. This season, he's been very good. He's been a very good goalkeeper this year again. Made some big saves and deserves a lot of not positives. What are they? Compliments. I am ready for that match on Sunday. Fair enough. He was better under Van Gaal or Mourinho, according to you. He would. De Gea was. And I think I can't remember what game I said, but I said I don't know if I even said it. I've said it this year. with when Mourinho and Van Gaal came in, there was a spell where David De Gea had been dropped. When Van Gaal first came in, not Mourinho, De Gea was meant to be going off to Real Madrid. Romero came in. That meant David De Gea had to play well because he weren't afraid to drop him. Mourinho, everyone knows about Mourinho. So again, Mourinho weren't afraid to drop him. Under Ollie, he never really had that. He knew no matter what, he would be playing the next game. And I was trying to think back. I can't remember when De Gea really went off the hill. Was it when Mourinho left that De Gea went to shit? Actually, looking like to sign Grealish. I would love Jack Grealish here. I prefer him under Van Gaal because he used to take the limelight because the tactics was so bad. Love the fax machine. The fax machine came clutch for us. I mean, yeah, Mourinho. Mourinho got second because of David De Gea that season. I think Van Gaal's tactics were boring. He went to crap. Yeah. Sorry, Nico. But yeah, he did. He was really bad. Yeah, I mean, De Gea. What you should say? Should say at least the. I think was it the second one? Maybe the free kick. I think the free kick's amazing, but I think at the time I expected De Gea to save it. Mental as that might sound. Anyway, so the Manchester City lineup is Stefan, Cancelo, John Stones, Ruben Diaz, Zinchenko, Fernandinho, Ilkay Gundogan, Riyad Mahrez, Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne, and Raheem Sterling. You right? You right, mate? If I'm looking at that, I'm expecting exactly the same lineup as we saw Man City produce in the Chelsea game, which was Kevin De Bruyne as a false nine. So yeah, De Bruyne will be a false nine. Foden, Fernandinho, and Gundogan will be a midfield three. Mars will go out on the right, and Sterling will be left for me. I don't. Let me check this starting lineup against Chelsea. It might be the same team man for man. I can't. I think Bernardo Silva might have started though. Well, that's the Arsenal game. Right. So yeah, it was Bernardo Silva last time, but I think today we will see Mahrez play that. I think we'll see Thingy. I think we'll see De Bruyne as the striker. When Liverpool lost to Southampton, oh my god, same bro. Did I play Football Manager? Yeah, I played it earlier. I still remember Real Madrid releasing statements blaming United for the fax mistake and then hit back, and then Papa Perez went on a rant on Woodward. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they missed out on one of the best goalkeepers ever. Maybe not ever, but definitely at the time. Sterling goes straight. I think De Bruyne will go straight. Yeah, I agree. I think Sterling will go left, which will be good because that means he will be up against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Although I think Wan-Bissaka or Shaw will have him in his back pocket. I think both of these are very, very good defensively, and I think Luke Shaw is massively underrated. And obviously worked so well, De Bruyne in that false nine position versus Chelsea, so I expect to see the same. I think Man United need a new defensive midfielder and centre mid. We don't need both. We need a proper defensive midfielder. Either someone like a Wilfred Ndidi or a Declan Rice would be perfect for us. But we'll have to wait and see what we can do. We're looking at that Moises Caicedo. He's meant to be pretty good. Has impressed. I think he's for Colombia against Uruguay, but he plays in the Colombian league, so we don't really know how good he is quite yet. But we can hope he will be the real deal and will be the man for us. But yeah, we do need a defensive midfielder. And it'll be interesting to see what happens next season with Pogba leaves. If Pogba does leave, we either need a new right winger or a left winger. And I think who said it earlier about Jack Grealish. Nico, yeah, it was you, Nico. You said about Man United looking like they're going to sign Jack Grealish. Either he will join for me, or it will be Jadon Sancho. Or at least then they're the two players Man United will be looking at. I think. Yeah, I mean, what does everyone think about the team? So, yeah, Sancho he's not having a great time at Dortmund, so he might want to leave. But what's everyone's opinions and thoughts about this game? Who's going to win it? Is it going to be Man United or is it going to be Manchester City? I went for 2-0 Manchester United win. I didn't expect Lindelof to be back, but he is. I'm disappointed Lindelof's playing. I think he makes this team worse because of his lack of pace. And like you see against Aston Villa, no offence to Lindelof. Lindelof plays that game, we lose the game. Lindelof don't make that last minute block. De Gea might save it, who knows? But chances are that's back in the net and we draw that game. But yeah, hope Wan-Bissaka goes full steroid mode, just like that, like the 2-1 win last year in the Premier League. And Nico going for a 2-1 Manchester City win. Oh, Nico, that's heartbreaking. I mean, he does it all the time against Sterling. Jamie Carragher famously said he was the best 1v1 defender in the world. But, look, today is a massive chance. Win a final. No, sorry, not win a final. Win a semi-final. Get into a Carabao Cup final against Mourinho. Manchester United versus Mourinho. Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Mourinho versus his former club. What a story. I mean, whatever the story, whatever the game, it's going to be a great story. It's either going to be Mourinho versus his old club, or it's going to be Mourinho versus Pep Guardiola. Because you're a Man United fan, 2-1 Man United. Yes, Nico, I'm converting you. Slowly but surely. Next year, you'll be buying a Man United shirt. Year after that, you're gonna be singing the songs. After that, you're gonna be a full-blown Man United fan. You're gonna have like the bedding. You're gonna have Man United pillows, duvets, the lot. You're even gonna have Man United curtains. Trust. You'll come to the dark side. You'll come to the dark side. 20 times, Man United. 20 times, I say. 20 times, Man United. Playing football the United way. I don't know how to. I tried last time, Nico. I can do the first bit. I can't say football backwards, but I can say SSF. There we go. I can't say football backwards. I would have no idea where to start, so. But thank you all for tuning in to the stream so far. Greatly appreciate it. Please do like, subscribe, share, and all that jazz. And let's be hopeful for the game. I'm gonna die. Gonna die. Oh. I can't get behind that song. I don't like Ed Woodward, but I can't get behind that song. Saying we're gonna kill Ed Woodward. Don't be sorry, mate. Don't be sorry. I'm I'm okay with the sentiment of getting him out of the Man United, but I don't think I can be on here just singing about killing Ed Woodward. But we we can win this game, and we will win this game if you believe you can achieve. Manchester City are on a good run, but they're not unbeatable. We know they're not full strength. This should be our full strength squad. We beat them 3 times last season. We lost in 3 semi-finals as well. We need to keep one run going and end another. Either way, one of them things will happen. It's at Old Trafford, Nico. Yeah, it is on Sky Sports. Imagine the scenes of Pogba diving in the box, dying minutes, scores tied at 0-0, and a blatant dive, penalty United gets given. That would be shithouse. That would be shithouse. Obviously, Pep Guardiola, was it Pep? I mean, Jurgen Klopp definitely did. I think Pep probably said something. Lampard said it at the end of last year. They're not happy with the amount of penalties Man United are getting. Stop crying, lads, and just stop fouling Man United players in the box. We almost got a penalty, 0-0, but offside. Yeah, we did. I mean, we could have played better in that game, but I see the issue is I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, this is exactly the same team that we played last time out. Twitter would definitely go mental, but yeah, I think this is the same team we played against Man City first game, and we struggled in that game to get it forward really. Let me just check. Yeah, well, Marcel didn't play against Man City first time out. I think he was on the bench. But apart from that, this is exactly the same team as that played, and we struggled to get it forward. So United are like the Real Madrid and Juventus of Spain and Italy. Well, yeah, I mean, I would say right now we're more like this AC Milan. Fallen the biggest clubs in Spain, or biggest club in England, and so were AC Milan, and we fell due to bad ownership and bad managers appointments. But we look like we're back. Still have the bad owners though. But of course, talking about the actual game, Manchester City will want to win this game. Manchester City have won the last 3. So I mean, the Carabao Cup is staying in Manchester for a while. Mourinho won it in his first season against Southampton. Then Man City won it. In fact, it's been in there for 4 years. So Man City beat Liverpool with Pellegrini. Then Mourinho won it against Southampton. Then Arsenal were beaten by Man City in the final. Then who won it last year? Man City won it last year. No. Man City won it. Who did they beat in the final? Beat someone in the final, and they beat Villa in the final last year. I meant in terms of penalty, both get. Oh, do they? I had no idea. But yeah, I mean, the Carabao Cup has been staying in Manchester for a while, and let's keep it in Manchester. I think whatever the score today, the final will be a good game. I think obviously we'd prefer Brentford to be in there. I think Mourinho, he's a winner. If you get to a final against Mourinho, you have to be a good side to win, and usually it comes down to a mistake. If Mourinho scores first in the final, you're probably losing the game. Like I remember, what the not Carabao, yeah, League Cup at the time. wasn't it? It was the EFL Cup, I think, at the time. Then when we got to the FA Cup final and the Europa League final, I didn't believe we'd lose any of them games. But of course, we did lose the FA Cup final thanks to Phil Jones' horror show. But even like that, we were playing against an Antonio Conte Chelsea side that were defensively excellent. So they were very similar to really Mourinho, where you concede against a Conte side, you're going to be struggling to win it. And that's what we did. We conceded a stupid penalty because Phil Jones thought he could outrun Eden Hazard. But look, with Mourinho, when you go into a final with Mourinho as your manager, I think you're confident that you're going to win. Man of the match for that game was the referee. Absolutely disgraced and pregnant Hazard dived. I can't remember it too well, but from what I remember, I thought it was a penalty. But I'll take your word for it. I'm a bit nervy about this game because with that double pivot of Fred and McTominay, we ain't going to get much balls coming right out of that defensive midfield. So it's going to be difficult to try and get the ball to a Paul Pogba, to a Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, and especially Anthony Martial, and let them cause damage. But when they do get the ball, they, for one, have to take their chances, which has been something we haven't done amazingly of late. And second, don't be stupid with it, boys. Make sure we keep the ball on the deck when we can, knock it round, and don't just try the over the top ball 100 times. I think Bruno Fernandes does that a lot. A lot of the time it does work, especially against a smaller team. I think against the bigger time, I think against the bigger sides, you have to be a bit more cute than that. You have to be a bit more intelligent than that. And Bruno's shown that he can do that. We need to see it again from Bruno. Funny how Jones always gets injured during the transfer window. Yeah. It just so happens he's injured so he can't be sold. He wants to stay here. Although, I thought this was really sad. And I was quite sad when I heard this. Phil Jones has turned down a testimonial because he doesn't think anyone would turn up. I mean, it's true, but it's quite sad, isn't it? Like, he shouldn't have a testimonial. He shouldn't have been at the club this long. But it's quite sad that he turned it down. Of course, like I've said, whoever wins this game will meet Tottenham in the final after Mourinho's men beat Brentford 2-0. Of course, here it is. But today it's a new day. Let's have another home win. Another home win. Manchester United take this go to the final. And let's win this competition. There's no better start to a season than a trophy. And that's a reason why you want to win the Community Shield if you're in it. It's a win. It's the first trophy of the season. It's a good way to kick off a season. And a Carabao Cup win is another fantastic way to get a season going. And especially with what is our title race. We win today. We go to a final, which will be played April. It's a fantastic chance to get a piece of silverware. And look, in a final, anything can happen. Of course. And we all know on our day, Manchester United can beat anyone. But also at the same time, on our day, we can lose to anyone. But I'm confident we can win it. So you guys should be too. Right, Ollie's got a press conference. Let me listen in. What's your favourite FA Cup final? God knows, mate. Crystal Palace, Man United, I'll say. So, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said that he's chosen Victor Lindelof over Eric Bailly because he's trained well for the last few days and they've played well against Manchester City before. I don't understand that sort of rationale. Have they played well against them? Yes. But Eric Bailly has played fantastically alongside Maguire the last few games. And surely you work on the now rather than the past. Maguire and Bailly has looked fantastic. Bailly won us the game against Villa. Yet we've gone back for Lindelof. Of course, Manchester City will be. I think they might just be walking out in an old shirt because unfortunately one of their legends have passed away. Unfortunately, I can't quite remember his name. It does slip me. But yeah, they are wearing historic shirts in his honour and memory. Maybe he's lying regarding Lindelof. What do you mean lying? I just think he. What about Twanzebe? Oh, Twanzebe just doesn't start. He's just not first choice or second choice. Twanzebe. With Lindelof, I think it's like I just don't. I think Lindelof. I think Lindelof is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's first choice alongside Maguire. I think Bailly only played because Lindelof was injured. Now Lindelof's back, we'll see Bailly drop to the bench again, and I don't think it works. I don't think Bailly should be on the bench, or if he is on the bench, I think it should be Twanzebe in. I think our two centre back partnerships should be probably Bailly, Maguire, Lindelof, Twanzebe. I think that's probably what looked best. I think, yeah, they are our two best centre back partnerships. But again, team news for those who don't know: 3 minutes until kickoff for Manchester United, it will be Dean Henderson in goal. He takes the place of David De Gea. Back four is the conventional one we saw after lockdown, a majority of this season, of Wan-Bissaka, Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, and Luke Shaw. Then we've got a double pivot of Scott McTominay and Fred McFred. Front line of Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, and Paul Pogba, supporting Anthony Martial, who will start up top as the number 9 for Manchester United, as we saw against Aston Villa. Now for Manchester City, it's not showing us. Yeah, bench De Gea by Twanzebe, Calais by Twanzebe. Oh, I can't remember who I've said. Matic, Donny van der Beek, Mata, James, and Greenwood. So in goal for City is Stefan, Cancelo, John Stones, Ruben Diaz, and Zinchenko at left back for Manchester City. A double pivot of Fernandinho and Gundogan, or it might be a midfield three of Foden, Fernandinho, and Gundogan. We don't know for 100% sure yet. And then going forward, it's Raheem Sterling, Riyad Mahrez, and Kevin De Bruyne. So I expect it to be probably actually a midfield three. Foden will probably play where Bernardo Silva did. De Bruyne will play at that false 9 position. Sterling will be on the left, and Mahrez will be on the right. Would you have started Van der Beek for this team? Well, it's a weird one. I wouldn't have started Donny van der Beek in this game. But at the same time, I wouldn't have started Dean Henderson. I mean, if Dean Henderson plays, Donny van der Beek has to play. I don't see how you can say, oh, Dean Henderson has to play because he's played in all the cup games. But then when it comes to Donny van der Beek, say, oh no, we have to play Pogba, we have to play Scott McTominay or whatever. I think you either played Henderson and Van der Beek or none. Anyway, we've got a minute silence here. So we'll observe that now. And there we go. For Colin Bell, who has unfortunately passed away. Right. So, kickoff is about to happen. I don't think they've taken the knee yet. Take the knee. And away we go. One thing I did want to mention. Yeah, let's go. One thing I did want to mention during the mini silence that I saw. Pep Guardiola, what is he wearing? What is he wearing? Man City on the attack is straight away. Phil Foden looks like he's on the left. Oh. I don't actually know what system this Manchester City team will be playing. Looks like Foden might be on the left and Kevin De Bruyne might be the number 9. No, Raheem Sterling might be number 9. And yeah, I think Foden's out left, Sterling through the centre, and De Bruyne will play in the middle. I mean, yeah, Foden's definitely out on the wing. Anyway, Stones picks it up, finds Rodri. Rodri into Fernandinho. Fernandinho, lovely ball looking for Kevin De Bruyne. Maguire, just make sure it rolls out. Dean Henderson goes long. Oh, Martial picks it up. Lovely ball to Marcus Rashford. 1-on-1. Rashford! Good block. And it's in! It doesn't look like much celebration. Oh, it's offside. How far off? Oh, why have I made it 1-0? Oh, he's quite wide off. Of course, there is VAR in this game. In the Carabao Cup, when it gets to the semi-final stage, VAR is introduced. So we have VAR. But it's a good start. Good start. We're creating chances. Good bring down from Anthony Martial. Found a good run from Marcus Rashford, which is a bit too late. But good start from Manchester United. You have to be happy with that start. Zinchenko goes down the line, but easily intercepted by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He goes to Marcus Rashford. Wan-Bissaka on the overlap. Surely a foul by Fernandinho. Referee doesn't give it. Somehow the ball falls to Phil Foden. McTominay can't get anywhere near Foden. But he's still there. Alright. Zinchenko. Finds the ball inside to Riyad Mahrez. It might be Mahrez playing down the centre, you know. Sterling has found himself out on this right-hand side. To be honest, there might not be like distinct positions in this front line for Man City. It could just be a passive front line where they're constantly changing. Martial giving press to Stones. De Bruyne picks it up, just rolls it into Ruben Diaz. Zinchenko. Rashford keeps it on, go down the line looking for Bruno Fernandes overhit. And it will just roll out for a goal kick. Alright, here comes Raheem Sterling. Lovely ball. Foden puts it in. 1-0 Man City. 1-0 Man City. Flag is up, I think. Flag's off. Flag's up, but we don't know. It will obviously go to VAR. It will go to VAR. He should be off. He should be off. We've got to hope that's offside. It looks off, so he should be off. And it is off. Still 0-0. Both teams have scored early on here, but both have been ruled off for offside. So the game does remain Manchester United 0, Manchester City 0. Poor ball out from Dean Henderson. Right out for a throw-in. Really poor. Stones, Diaz. Man City come with a bit more intensity in this game than what they did in their last game against us. Obviously, that being in the Premier League. Paul Pogba picks it up. He's driving, puts the ball into the box. Not a great, really poor ball in from Paul Pogba. You expect better from Paul. It will be a goal kick. Cancelo, count his blessings. No, Rodri. Or is it Cancelo? I don't know. Yeah, it is Cancelo. And I think Martial coming up to this left-hand side more could be useful and could help exploit Manchester City. Because from what I can tell, it looks as if João Cancelo is coming very, very narrow. Almost playing as a central midfielder a lot of the time. That's definitely where he picked the ball up for that chance. And so it looks as if he's dropped playing in more of a central midfield role. Trying to really just match the run of Pogba. And that's what, look, he's come really narrow again, João Cancelo. So if Martial comes out a bit wider and Bruno gets further forward, we can really exploit Manchester City here. Lindelof. McTominay. Fucking hell. Oh, it's actually not a bad ball. Fred. Lindelof. Maguire. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno. Poor ball. Diaz just picks it up. Goes across the Stones. And City just knocking it around quite well here. United pressing fairly well, not amazingly though. Stones will just go long. Sure does well. McTominay picks it up in the middle of the park. He finds Bruno Fernandes. He strikes! What a save by Stefan! What a save by Stefan! Bruno Fernandes, edge of the box. Shoot. Going top corner. What a save by Stefan to keep this game level. Fantastic save by Stefan. The only thing you can say is because Stefan's in a great position, because McTominay's down the centre, Stefan really is too far over to the right-hand side when McTominay has the ball. He leaves the front post open to McTominay. Because he plays it to Bruno, the shot's always for the back post. So I think a bit there, Stefan's poor positioning for the McTominay, where when McTominay had the ball, helps Stefan there. But it's a fantastic save. And Luke Shaw will take the corner here for Manchester United. Ball comes into the box. Martial can't beat Stefan to the ball. Stones heads it away from Stefan's hands. And Fred will now go pressure Sterling for the ball. And he wins it. Brilliant from Fred, but then Sterling just about nicks it back. And Pogba makes a tackle. And will be a throw for Manchester City here. What a start to this game. What a start to this game. If you are enjoying the stream, please do like, get involved in the live chat, subscribe, and share the stream with your friends, with your family, with your dog. But De Bruyne in here. Bruno does well tracking back. Wan-Bissaka now picks the ball up. And lovely ball out to Luke Shaw, really. On his weaker left foot. Pogba foul, surely. And he does win the free kick. Nervy game so far. But thank you all for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated. Shaw will take this free kick from Manchester United. He goes long. Nice header away from John Stones. Fernandinho offside but Bruno, I think. Ruben Diaz brings it out from the back. He goes into Zinchenko. Back to Ruben Diaz. Drops it into Gundogan. Fernandinho looks to turn out and does so. Good play here from Manchester City. Phil Foden now picks the ball up. Gundogan. Fernandinho. Cancelo. Again, he's picked it up in the centre of the park and going for a long ball. Wan-Bissaka heads. Not great ball away. Ball comes in. Victor Lindelof with good interception. Foul by Fernandinho on Bruno Fernandes. Bruno's appealing, saying, book him, ref. I don't think Fernandinho will get one. Bruno's not happy with the decision. What a frantic first half we've had so far. Probably should be a yellow card. Maguire. Went for Shaw, but it was good dummy. And found Pogba, who went back to Shaw now. Brilliant run from Luke Shaw. Finds Rashford, who finds Bruno, who looks for the run of Rashford again. It's really weird from Bruno Fernandes, that. Poor. But look, we're doing really well. McTominay really high here. Martial giving good press. Sterling 1v1 with Luke Shaw now. He goes into Kevin De Bruyne. Edge of the box. Kevin De Bruyne hits the post. Fucking hell. Hits the post. And I said McTominay was really high there. And we got hit on the counter-attack. He was not there. Nice attacking end-to-end football. It is great for the viewer. But for the management / team, it's poor. Ruben Diaz now goes across to John Stones. Stones to Sterling. Cancelo, nice overlapping run. Poor touch from Kevin De Bruyne, and Bruno Fernandes picks it up. He goes into Fred. He then goes into Anthony Martial on this left-hand side. 1v1 with John Stones. As I said, Cancelo not there. Nice 1-2 with Fred. John Stones with a fantastic challenge. Fantastic challenge from John Stones. Fantastic side tackle from John Stones. You have to give it to Manchester City and John Stones there. But what I have to say, that is good. That's really good shot from there from Kevin De Bruyne. Unlucky to hit the post. But I have to say, I don't think Man City's passing has been amazing today so far. Stefan goes right across to Zinchenko. I don't think he wants it that deep. And he goes into Diaz. Bruno giving chase still. Stefan. Stones. Back to Stefan. Diaz. Back to Stefan. And look, Man City just can't seem to get it out their own box, which is good to see. John Stones goes back to Stefan again to Ruben Diaz. They now go into Zinchenko, and this is where Man City can break out of this defence. He goes long ball looking for Kevin De Bruyne and Zinchenko, but Shaw got on the end of it. But Sterling picked it back up. He's now found Cancelo. Sterling. Again, Cancelo goes to make the run into the midfield. Cancelo is playing as a very inverted fullback. He's playing central midfield a lot. And it's like, I'll tell you what pretty much is happening. This is a 4-4-2 from Man City. When they have the ball, it's a 4-4-2 from Man City. And Cancelo is playing as a central midfielder. Oh, nice run from Kevin De Bruyne. Looks to pull it back. McTominay just beats Gundogan to the ball. Bloody hell. And again, ball across the goal. We cannot deal with it. Surely that's a foul and Fred not given. Fernandinho into Raheem Sterling. Cancelo, Fernandinho. John Stones picking it up. He's in the centre, just outside our box. Phil Foden now. He goes into Oliver Zinchenko. He goes into Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez into Zinchenko. Diaz. Fernandinho. Mahrez. Ilkay Gundogan. Tackled. McTominay. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Lovely turn. He goes looking for Marcus Rashford. But Zinchenko does enough. Can Rashford sneak in ahead of Stones? No, and Stones just lashes it out for a throw into Manchester United. Nervy and good game so far for this. Both teams looking lively. Both teams looking like they can score and want to score. Manchester United, of course, both teams, of course, have had the ball in the back of the net. However, both were ruled off for offside. So the score is, of course, still Manchester United 0, Manchester City 0. Paul Pogba wins the ball up high here, finds Anthony Martial. Martial looks for Bruno. Rashford, make a run, you probably get to that, but he doesn't. Wan-Bissaka. Pressure from Foden. Poor from Wan-Bissaka, giving the ball away so easily, and a foul on Phil Foden. Yeah, it's been 14 minutes of exciting football. But Diaz, he goes across to John Stones. Manchester City are playing fantastically. Riyad Mahrez. Diaz. He goes into John Stones. De Bruyne, Sterling. Sterling goes back into John Stones, is that? Or Diaz? He goes across to Zinchenko. And look, we're so deep. We need an Eric Bailly on this football pitch. So we can just come up 5 yards, 10 yards higher up. But look, this is how a proper footballing side plays, Man City. They're all over us. But we're doing what we do. We sit deep and we don't give many chances away. The thing is, we need to press high. That's how top teams play. They do press high, but we can't. We can't press high because we've got, unfortunately, Lindelof and Maguire at centre backs, who simply just get done over on the overtop ball. If we had a Bailly there, we could play, and that's what we did against Villa. We did against Everton. We press so well, but when we've got Maguire and Lindelof, we have to sit so far deep. So the front line, so we can have Pogba, Bruno, Rashford and Martial press. One of maybe Fred or McTominay. One of them two can press. But apart from that, we can't. Fullbacks can't get high up. Centre-backs definitely can't. Both midfielders can't. Look, we saw in the last attack, John Stones was getting involved in the attack. You don't see that from Manchester United. Right, Shaw with a throw-in. High up the pitch here for Manchester United. He throws it into Paul Pogba. 1v1 now with John Stones. He drops it into Anthony Martial. Martial into Bruno Fernandes. He goes back into Luke Shaw. Martial. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Poor from Bruno Fernandes. Terrible from Bruno. Sterling finds the ball here. McTominay can't make the tackle. Lovely turn from Ilkay Gundogan. He now goes into Phil Foden. Going forward here, Phil Foden. But he knocks it back to Fernandinho, who finds Kevin De Bruyne. Lovely ball in from De Bruyne. Foden picks it up. Fred just about makes a tackle and Lindelof just launches it forward. Martial chasing. Can't beat the ball, but Bruno picks it up. And he goes into Paul Pogba. Marcus Rashford made a good run, not played. Pogba, lovely ball across to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka left completely isolated. No one anywhere near him. So he goes into McTominay, who then rolls it to Fred. Fred finds Martial. Fuck off, ref. Referee gives it offside. Was it offside? Probably not. Why are you showing us when they hit the post? I don't care about De Bruyne hitting the post. Surely you show us the offside. Unless, of course, it's not it was an offside. Which chances are that probably is the case. I always wonder, why don't they show highlights, like, of what's just happened? It was offside. Show us it was offside, not something that happened 10 minutes ago. Show the offside and be like, oh yeah, it was the right call. Diaz. Good interception from McTominay, but it will be another throw to Manchester City. High up here in the Manchester City half. Most assists for Manchester City this season has been Kevin De Bruyne with 12. Of course, we all know he was the danger man for Manchester City today. Here he is again, picking it up. He goes into João Cancelo. Again, very narrow, very central Cancelo. Fernandinho goes to the over top ball to Kevin De Bruyne, and it makes it. Ball comes into the box. Lindelof deals with it. Out for a corner to Manchester City. Not a great. We've stepped off the mark here a bit. We need to step it back up. All right, Kevin. No, it's going to be Riyad Mahrez to take it. Kevin De Bruyne is there for an option if he wants to go short. He now leaves, so it will just be a corner from Riyad Mahrez. He does go. He goes to the edge of the box to Gundogan, who goes back into Riyad Mahrez. 1v1 now with Fred. Fred can't block the cross, but Pogba heads away. Well played from Paul Pogba. Here is Zinchenko. Again. Look how narrow João Cancelo is. I don't want to keep barking on about it, but I have to. He's so narrow. We need to try and take advantage of that. I think you do bring on... no, you do put... What's his name? Marcus Rashford onto the left-hand side in the second half. You do bring him in onto the left. And you put Pogba on the right. It doesn't matter if Pogba prefers to play on the left. Oh, Phil Foden's in here. Must make it 1-0, surely, and does. Offside. It will be offside. Yeah, he's miles off. Miles off there, Phil Foden. Miles off. Oh, that's now 3 goals all ruled off offside. Mental. Lindelof, Fred, back to Dean Henderson. Dino. He goes another poor ball, but Pogba. I'll take that back. Pogba's taking it down well. Finds Fred. Fred, long ball to Marcus Rashford. Finds him brilliantly. Marcus Rashford 1v1 with Alexander Zinchenko. Cuts back in. Rashford. Brilliant block by Ruben Diaz. Fantastic by Ruben Diaz. Because surely that would have been 1-0 Manchester United. Fred does brilliantly there. Lovely ball out to Marcus Rashford. And this is brilliant from Marcus Rashford. Actually, I don't think it's that good of an effort. But it's a fantastic block by Ruben Diaz. I don't know if it goes in or not. Brilliant from Marcus Rashford, though. Alright, so it will be a corner to Manchester United here. Harold, get your head onto this ball and make it 1-0. Come on. Shaw will take. Shaw delivers. Back post. Goal kick. I think it was Maguire got a flick onto it. Oh, he just he wins the header, but actually does nothing with it. Maguire, he just lets the ball hit him. He just kind of just goes, ugh. Where's the ball? Where's my football? Let me show you. So, Maguire. Obviously, the ball's coming in. Maguire, the ball coming in. Most attackers go like this. Bang. Bang. Goes and meets it. And heads it in. Preferably down. So he went bang. So what Maguire does, he just holds his head here. He can track the ball fantastically where it's going to go. And just goes. So the ball's coming in here. And just puts his head there. Lets it hit it. And wherever it goes, it goes. He has no control over where the ball goes. He just lets it hit him. Just lets it hit him. Right. Fernandinho. Mahrez plays the ball out wide. Ruben Diaz now picks it up. It could have been 2-2 if those goals weren't disallowed. Yeah, it could have been. Although Fofana has the run on Wan-Bissaka here, but will go out for a throw-in. Yeah, it's been a mental game. Offside coming to both teams' rescue here. Well, he's finally up. He's having a word. He's not happy with his team. But Maguire looks to bring it out from the back. He goes into Anthony Martial. He takes down well. Ref, where is the foul? John Stones all over Anthony Martial there. And nothing given. Fucking useless ref. If that's Sergio Aguero, that's Harry Kane, a foul like that's given. I don't care. That's a foul. He's like all over him. Anyway, head to head between the two managers. Solskjaer has won 3 games. Pep Guardiola has won 2, and one has, of course, been a draw. So either who will come out victorious today? The bookies have Man City, I believe it was, but history would suggest it will be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's men. Right, so Cancelo with a throw here just over halfway for Manchester City. He goes into Raheem Sterling. Bruno Fernandes and Fred win it, but referee gives a foul for that. Oh, I can't believe it. Right, Diaz goes into Oliver Zinchenko. Zinchenko does well. Wan-Bissaka tackles, good tackle from Wan-Bissaka. Will be a throw-in to Manchester City. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated. Please do hit the like button below, subscribe if you're new and you haven't already, and get involved in the live chat, and do share the stream with your friends and family. Anyway, here is Ilkay Gundogan. He picks the ball up, goes into Fernandinho. Fernandinho does well, finds John Stones. Stones out to Raheem Sterling. Sterling does well. Lovely knock. Raheem Sterling in here. Fantastic challenge from Luke Shaw. And Shaw, bring it out, mate. But Maguire. Lovely ball into midfield. Anthony Martial takes it down well. Again, John Stones all over it. But where's the free kick, ref? You're never going to see it because his name's Anthony Martial, not Harry Kane. McTominay, lovely ball to Marcus Rashford. I think Marcus Rashford must be offside here. Surely. But Rashford. Martial! Flicks, looking for Pogba. And it was offside. I don't know why Martial didn't hit it there. So let's see. Was Marcus offside? Oh, fucking miles, Marcus. He's absolutely miles off. Now we've got about 15 minutes left of this first half. Manchester United, of course, level with Manchester City 0-0 still. Both teams having goals ruled off for offside. Yo, I'm okay, mate. How are you? Stefan. Stones. Cancelo. Well, tackled by Fred. But it will be a throw-in for Manchester City. Fernandinho. Cancelo. Lovely ball into Kevin De Bruyne. McTominay wins it. Can Martial pick it up? No. Ruben Diaz, who's been fantastic today, does well. Just gets in front of Martial there. De Bruyne now, though. Skips past Manchester United's midfielders. But long ball is poor, and Lindelof just heads it into Luke Shaw. Maguire. McTominay. Shaw. Fred. Fred goes long, looking for Marcus Rashford. Great ball. Marcus Rashford takes it down. He doesn't take it down. His first touch is awful, Marcus Rashford. That's about so many times he's done that. Foden does well, but Wan-Bissaka, good tackle. Fred puts one on Phil Foden, but referee plays the advantage. Cancelo again picking it up in the midfield. Sterling, Cancelo. Puts the ball into the box. Lindelof heads clear. Bruno Fernandes goes down the line to Marcus Rashford. Rashford skips past Zinchenko, but then goes back to Bruno Fernandes, who then goes back to Wan-Bissaka. He goes into Fred. There's a bit of time in midfield. And he goes out to Luke Shaw. Martial picks the ball up. Just out inside the Manchester City's half. Fred. Goes across to Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof. Maguire. Goes to the long ball to Shaw. Cancelo does well and wins it back. Poor from Harry Maguire. And a free kick to Manchester City. Well won by Raheem Sterling. It's poor from Maguire. Marcus Rashford. This is about the 8th time today he's been offside. Sort your game out, mate. You're quicker than all of them centre backs. You don't need to be that. You don't need a head start on him. Give him a yard and you'll beat him. But I mean, I have to say, I've criticised Rashford there, but he has been fantastic today when he's got on the ball. Rashford has been very good when he got on the ball, and he's creating stuff. He's creating chances. All right, here is Fred. Puts into the midfield. Martial. Martial goes out to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes, lovely ball out wide to Luke Shaw. Look, I think this game would be perfect for Telles going forward, but he won't come on because we want someone really good defensively. Pogba. Martial now picks it up out on this left-hand side. He goes back into Paul Pogba. Pogba comes into the middle. No, Martial. Martial finds Scott McTominay. McTominay lines one up. Poor from Scott McTominay. Way over. I mean, he has every right to have a shot there, really, McTominay. Just a bit wasteful. McTominay doesn't have that sort of sauce. Oh, Rashford could have got in front of Fernandinho there, surely. Zinchenko. United keeping him in, but they go long. Fred takes it down and gives it to Lindelof. Lindelof, just go back into Fred, which he does. Pogba, lovely ball into Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes looking for the ball. Out wide to Rashford. Forces to Martial, who goes for goal. Well blocked from Manchester City. Sterling now. Goes into De Bruyne. Goes back to John Stones. And look, from goal kicks, we're pretty good at pressing them. And we win the ball back because we force them to go long. But apart from that, they bypass us fairly easily. But I mean, I have to say, Bruno Fernandes is a little fucker, isn't he? Like, he's just everywhere. He just never stops running. But long ball to Raheem Sterling here. He's through on goal. Luke Shaw penalty. Oh no, not given. That has to be a penalty. That should be a penalty. That probably should be a penalty. That probably should have been a penalty to Manchester City, but it's not given, thankfully. And Manchester United get away with one there. McTominay. Oh, Paul Pogba, but McTominay wins it back. Well in, McTominay. Fred. Maguire. McTominay. Lindelof. Ball into Pogba. McTominay. Lovely ball out to Luke Shaw. Just a bit short, really. You wanted that in front of him more. Good chance to break it for Manchester City. Sure, you got to get back, mate. Raheem Sterling now driving the midfield. Finds Phil Foden out wide. 1v1 now with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Phil Foden just does well and goes back to Zinchenko. We deal with it. Zinchenko picks it up. Zinchenko into Fernandinho. He goes back into Zinchenko. Kevin De Bruyne now. Come on, Kevin. Give us the ball. Gundogan. We're being dominated here. Manchester City going all the ball. Shaw does well. McTominay gives it back to Dean Henderson, who goes long. And Ruben Dias will just pick it up because we're so deep. There's no point just clearing it out because Martial won't be there because we're playing deep. So we're just giving the ball back to him. Kevin De Bruyne goes long, swooping ball across the field. Foden 1v1 Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka does well, but Foden picks it back up. He goes into Fernandinho. Fernandinho back to Phil Foden. 1v1 puts it across. Harry Maguire deals with it this time, and it will be a throw-in to Manchester City. Mahrez puts it across. Harry Maguire, does well. Martial up against two. Does well to win a throw-in. Really good play there from Anthony Martial. Maguire. He goes into the midfield with Fred. Fred now goes out to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka back into Victor Lindelof. Lindelof now go long to Shaw. He doesn't. He goes into Dean Henderson, who will go long. Paul Pogba. And Cancelo wins it, but Pogba picks up the second ball. And somehow he's got the ball, but then Cancelo wins it back. I don't know really how to describe what's just happened here. But Cancelo now bursting forward. Looks for the ball out to Kevin De Bruyne. It's a really poor one. It will be a throw into Manchester United just on the edge of our box on our left-hand side. Chances galore. The better one probably falling to Manchester City. Come on. Shaw will take. Shaw throws it. Martial takes it down. Martial, lovely flick into Bruno Fernandes. Into Paul Pogba. Pogba goes long, looking for Rashford. Oh, go on, Rashford. 1v1 now with Zinchenko, but he goes back into Scott McTominay. Bruno, lovely ball into Rashford. Back to McTominay, though. Lindelof. Go on, go to Maguire, play it. Oh, it's always back across goal from Maguire. Right, play to Shaw now. No, we go the other way. And we go long, looking for Marcus Rashford. It's fucking crap. Why is it always the same shit from Harry Maguire? I'll tell you what. Harry Maguire thinks he's Victor Lindelof and his passing ability. Victor Lindelof's passing ability is 10 times better than Harry Maguire's. But ball over the top here. Kevin De Bruyne puts the ball in. Wan-Bissaka deals with it well. Because Harry Maguire fucking can't. He's... This Man City attack is what, like I said at the start, it's not specific positions. It's so fluid. Mahrez finds himself up right. He finds himself up left. Really, it's Sterling, Mahrez, and De Bruyne all rotating between a attacking midfielder role, a right wing role, and a striker role. And Foden stays on the left because Sterling can't take Wan-Bissaka, but it's Sterling, De Bruyne, and Mahrez all rotating between a front end on the where we have De Bruyne, where we have Bruno Fernandes, Pogba, and Martial. A bit like what we saw with Greenwood, Martial, and Rashford at the end of last season, but we're seeing it instead of the left winger being part of it, it's the attacking midfielder. But De Bruyne in here, Maguire does well. Sure. Martial. Lovely ball out wide from Anthony Martial to Wan-Bissaka. He goes into Marcus Rashford. Rashford, it's such a crap cross. Such a crap cross. But ref. Right. So the ball, when the Rashford put the cross in, it was a crap one, but it looked like it could have been handball. VAR won't check it, I don't think, because that's VAR for you. But it does look like it should have been a penalty. Can we have a look, ref? Sky? De Bruyne plays down to Phil Foden. Cancelo. Diaz. Diaz surging through midfield. So easy. Gundogan. Diaz finds Gundogan again. Good tackle from Maguire. But it will be Cancelo again. He's playing centre mid, Cancelo. Stones. Sterling. Mahrez puts the ball in. Fred does well. Back to Dean Henderson, who just goes long. Looking for Paul Pogba. Stones does well and will be a throw-in to Manchester United. About a minute left of this first half. Thank you all for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated and does mean a lot. And look, you can see Pep Guardiola is not happy with his team's first half performance. Pogba, nice flick. Lovely ball from Martial to Bruno. That's so poor from Bruno Fernandes. Pogba picks it up though. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Go on, Bruno. He's off. Marcus Rashford's going to be offside. Tackled. Bruno Fernandes tackled. I don't know what happened. I was watching the run of Rashford. But Man City are on the attacking. Kevin De Bruyne. He goes out to Riyad Mahrez. 1v1 with Harry Maguire. Harry. Good block. Poor from Shaw looking for Martial. I mean, Gundogan got something on it. Mahrez goes from range. Wide. Always wide. And that will be about half time. And at half time, it will be Manchester United 0, Manchester City 0. And it's definitely been an interesting first half. I can definitely say it's been an interesting first half. Now, I'm quickly just going to go grab a bite to eat and refill my drink. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Anyway, while I am gone, please do get involved in the live chat. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions of that first half in the live chat, and I'll be sure to have a read of them and we can have a discussion once I am back. I'll be 2-3 minutes. Hello, someone back. So what do we make of that first half? I think a lot of positives. We've had some great chances. There's that Bruno Fernandes one. Obviously, we scored. Both teams have scored offside goals. Another day, this could be 3-0, or there could have been some goals in this game. But I mean, at the end of the day, one of these teams have to win it, and I think Man City have been a better team, but we've created and had the better chances. So that gives me confidence in our chances of winning this game. But changes I would make, I would probably swap Rashford and Pogba, at least for a bit. Cancelo, I keep saying this, is playing so narrow. He's like another central midfielder. You put Rashford out on the left hand side, you can abuse that space that Cancelo is leaving. Look, if you've got the game on the highlights, every time you see Cancelo central midfield, he's I don't know how that isn't a Sterling penalty. But if you watch the game, watch Cancelo. He's playing so narrow, Cancelo. You stick a Rashford there, someone who wants to and is willing to run the channels, you'll create chances. And Rashford will have so many more chances. But, of course, you guys let me know in the comments and the live chat what you guys think. Hello, Charlie, my guy. How are we? How are you, Charlie? What have you been up to today? We all good. Good to hear it, Charlie. I'm all right. I'll be even better if Manchester United wants to stick the ball in the back of the net. I assume you haven't been really watching the game, Charlie. But I mean, you have to say it's been a good game. Both teams have had chances. I think Man United had one goal disallowed through offside. City have had two. Hello, Nico. The game's actually not that bad. It's very open, which is the issue. Man United just sat so far deep. About 4 or 5 minutes, Nico. So if you need to be somewhere, you got a bit of time. You could go to extra time. Of course, last year and in previous seasons, the semi-final has been 2 legs. Of course, Manchester United played Man City last year in the semi-final of this competition, went out because of our first leg defeat, but obviously due to COVID and the amount of fixtures, it is just a one-legged affair. So winner takes all. So if it will go to extra time if it needs to, and even to penalties. But let's hope we don't have to go to extra time. And let's hope we can win it in the 90. Best streamer and stream. Thank you, Nico. As always, it is always greatly appreciated. Very, very nice to hear and read. Anyway, like I say, thank you all for tuning in. As always, it is greatly appreciated and means a lot. Please do like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and share not only the stream but the channel with your friends, with your family, with your dog. Charlie, I know you have a dog, mate, so you better be sharing it with the dog. And let's grow the community. But the changes that I would make to this team in the second half, we would be maybe bring a centre back off and bring Bai or Twanzebe on for a bit more pace, and swap Rashford and Pogba. Get Rashford running against that space when Cancelo is leaving due to the fact he's dropping into midfield, and we will create more chances. I'll share it. I'll share it to both my dogs. Little shits need to subscribe. Big up. That's what I like to hear, Charlie. Not all heroes wear capes. Alright, hurry up. Hurry up, Sky. Get the second half going. Manchester United, of course, we next play on Tuesday against Burnley at 8 o'clock. Of course, I will be live and doing a watch along for that. We we'll try and do another watch along around at some point. I don't know. We'll have a look at the fixture, see what works and what game will be interesting for us to do. I think today, if Manchester United score first, we can win this game. If Man City score first, we could be up Shit's Creek without a paddle. So the players are now walking out for the second half. Doesn't look like there's been any changes for either side. Of course, I'll keep you updated if there are. What is very good to see, we aren't losing yet. Our Man City also play rotation. What? Man City also. Oh, sorry, Charlie. I have no idea what you're actually going on about, mate. Right then. And away we go here. Oh, well, are they playing rotation players? Not really. Yes, it's pretty much full strength like we are. So, I mean, Man City, of course, do have a lot of COVID cases. So, in that sense, they are rotated. But we have a free kick here, Manchester United. And I think it will be Luke Shaw to take it, as he normally does. Shaw puts it in. Pogba gets a flick on back post. Cleared. And De Bruyne then heads away as well. I should say my timer is about a second or two behind. Right, De Bruyne now does well. He goes down the line. Lindelof picks it up, goes across to Dean Henderson, takes a touch and goes long. Rashford. You can't enter a ball, Marcus Rashford, can he? Ilkay Gundogan. He goes into Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne out to Phil Foden. He goes in cross to Ilkay Gundogan. But it deflects back into Dean Henderson's arms. Come on. It's not been a terrible start to the second half. Pogba goes down. He looks hurt after the challenge of Fernandinho. And Fernandinho finally goes into the book. Finally. The little shit finally gets a booking. Look, Fernandinho should be close to getting a red. That should be his second yellow. Shaw goes long, looking for Rashford. Ball holds up, and Zinchenko beats Rashford in the air. Mahrez. Foul by Mahrez on Harry Maguire. Apparently. So yes, so there will be extra time if this game does go to, or does make it that far. It will not go straight to penalties. Foden. Maguire does well, but it falls back to Fernandinho. Gundogan. Stones. Kevin De Bruyne. Back into Stones. Stones will give it to Fernandinho. Sterling. Gundogan goes across to Zinchenko. Sterling turns away from. Poor from McTominay. McTominay's turned him and then he's gone for the challenge. Just leave him, Scott. If he's turned you, don't foul him. And then spits as if, oh, that was the wrong choice. No, you're just shit, mate. There's no need to make the tackle there. I have to say though, I don't think Montgomery's played too badly. Right, the ball comes in. Oh, 1-0 Man City. John Stones. Fucking useless. Harry Maguire. I think it is at the front at the post. Fucking hell. Maguire's paying for something. It's onside. Unless Mahrez gets some sort of flick on it. Harry Maguire! What are you doing? Just lets his man run past him. Fucking useless. Why is he just stopped? The ball's coming in. And Harry Maguire, instead of just attacking the ball, just stops. Fucking useless, Harry Maguire. Fucking useless. Harry Maguire, you're fucking useless. And again, Harry Maguire will cost us a semi-final. The goal counts. The goal's going to stand. Unless there's something we can't see, the goal stands. What are they checking for? Well, it counts. All VAR did was show us the replay. Show us him celebrating. And there we go. Manchester City 1-0 up. And we're fucked. Thanks to Harry Maguire. Can't defend a fucking cross. Useless. Absolutely useless. Fucking useless tosser. He can't. What? How is he our captain? £80 million. He can't defend a fucking cross. It's a perfect ball in. Right where a attacker wants it. A defender should know how to fucking deal with that. Just get anything on it. Take it away from fucking John Stone. But no, he just stops there and fucking watches it go past him. He's so rubbish. Fucking centre back. And look, we've sat deep all game, try and beat them 1-0, and now we're losing. Oh, Cancelo goes for goal, just over, nearly 2. Man City have scored and they've become better side, and we look fucking dog. Harry Maguire. You got big fucking things to do, Harry Maguire. You fucking you're the reason we're losing this game, mate. Pogba plays the ball, looking for Rashford. No. Bruno. Throw into Manchester City. Get up, Foden. You can't concede goals like that and expect to win things. It's fucking awful. And what is he doing? What are you doing on against Arsenal? Get up and have a bollocking. You've caused this by spending £80 million on a donkey centre-back that cannot defend a cross to save his life. I leave for 2 minutes and there's a goal. Who scored? John Stones. Ball comes in. Harry Maguire literally stops running and just lets the ball run past him, and John Stones just... He can just touch the ball with... He could have touched it with his knob and it would have went in. Poor from Martial. Surrounded. There you go, Maguire. Maguire, if you'd done that for the fucking from the cross, we would have fucking not conceded. Stones. Goes back to Stefan. Fernandinho. Goes out to Zinchenko. Tommy gets an interception, but second time of asking, he makes the pass. Fernandinho. Cancelo. The Yorkshire Vidic. Don't even try and compare Vidic and Maguire. Or do you mean, you might mean John Stones. I don't know where Stones are from. Where's York? I don't know where Yorkshire is. Oh yeah, I mean Sheffield. Yeah, Sheffield is in Yorkshire. Like I thought. Sterling, Maguire. Oh look, the thing is now Maguire knows he's at fault for that. Now he's making some great interceptions, but it's too late, Harry. You've already cost us the game because you're fucking useless from a cross. Stone. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where Stones is from. I don't know where. I've lost my head, mate. I've lost my head. Pogba. Go on, Paul. McTominay. Go down, Scott. Oh, now Man City have a break. Foden left completely unmarked. Where's Wan-Bissaka? Ball comes back in. Sterling. Head up. Dean Henderson pushes it round for a corner. Fucking hell. What is going on here? Can we take Scott McTominay off? Or can we take Fred off? I don't even care. I would take McTominay off. In fact, take both off. Get Matic on. Get Pogba in midfield. And get Rashford on the left. Get Greenwood on. Get Donny on. Get somebody on. Take off McTominay and Fred. Put Pogba in midfield. Fucking hell. How long are we going to let them overrun us? And what? Just so we can hopefully hit him on the break? No, we're not going to hit him on the break. Fucking ridiculous idea. God, what the fuck are you... Peter, what a ball in! And it could have been two. Foden just misses the great cross from Cancelo. Fucking hell. What is going on? Fred, I think it was keeping them on. Wan-Bissaka. McTominay. Fred. Into Martial. He wants that in behind. Bruno. Lovely ball to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. It's a decent cross in. Pogba. Edge of the box. Into Luke Shaw. Shaw puts it in. Crap cross. Martial the back stick. Well defended. First chance Martial's got even in the box. And that's not even a great chance. Good defending from John Stones. The cross did take a block. Did take a deflection. Sorry, it was Zinchenko. Oh! Handball! It's not going to be handball. Could have been. But again, why I simply don't understand why we went with Lindelof and Maguire. We've played so deep because of them, as we always have to do. And why? Because historically they've played well against them. Fucking useless. They lost us the Europa League semi-final. Yeah, we lost the Europa League final due to these centre backs, and we've lost this today. $60 in. Are we going to make a change, Solly? Because we've been fucking dominated for the first 60 minutes. Are we going to continue that for the next half hour or not? And look, this is ideal for Manchester City. They're going to keep the ball. They're not just not going to let us have it. Although they've let us have it here. Pogba, Martial. Again, Martial's so deep because we can't get the ball forward. That's a crap ball. Crap ball from Bruno Fernandes. Rashford would have been offside anyway. It's a fucking joke. Oh, Pogba wins it off De Bruyne. Pogba does well. Fred. Let's go because Sterling's high on the press. Maguire, what the fuck are you doing? You are so deep, Harry Maguire. What a save from Dean Henderson. What is Harry Maguire? Fucking you are fucking useless. You are so deep. Look at everybody else, and Harry Maguire's about 8 yards fucking back. What are you doing? What are you doing, Harry Maguire? He's so fucking shit. He's so shit. We spent £80 million on him, and he's fucking useless. Fucking take him off. Take Harry Maguire off. He's fucking shit. He's fucking shit. He's so bad. He is so bad. Mahrez will take this corner. Ball comes in. Harry Maguire doesn't even win that, I don't think. Rashford drops it into Martial. It's a bit of a hospital pass, but he beats him. Martial finds Paul Pogba. But Zinchenko and Stones do as well. And Stones turns Pogba. And look, well done, Harry Maguire. You cannot eye and win it there, but fucking useless when the ball came in from the cross. What? Can we just fucking play on the front foot for once? Take the Yorkshire Vidic off. Take the 50p head off. Take McTominay off. Take Fred off. Pogba. Lovely ball into Anthony Martial. Martial puts it across. Really good block. Really good block by Ruben Diaz. Who's been fantastic today, Ruben Diaz. Martial stayed onside well. Put the ball in. Well blocked by Diaz. I wonder if we'll score from this corner because we never do. We never score corners, so we won't do it now, will we? Surprise me, Man United. Bruno. Bruno puts the ball into the back post. Maguire and his 50p. He's so shit. What is he doing? Oh wait, he wins the header, but again he doesn't meet it. He fucking just lets the ball hit him. He puts his head here and just lets the ball hit him. He's so shit. He's so shit. Well, I mean, if we lose, I'm thinking Ollie has one more strike, which means if he slips out the league, he should get sacked. he doesn't deserve the name Slabhead. No, he does deserve the name Slabhead because he wins the header, but he doesn't have any control over it. He just lets it hit him. Martial. Great tackle from Cancelo. Maguire. Brings it out. Finds Anthony Martial. But so many Man City players around him. Bruno. You're going to take something special. And poor from Bruno. Name Sweaty Head. Please tell me a link to watch the match. I don't have a link, mate. I'm sorry. Because he has so much sweat and he leaves the ball. He's fucking shit. And look, the front line, when it comes to play around, I'm going to be nice to them. Because they've not had the ball whatsoever, really. And when they have, they've created something out of nothing, really. But we've hardly got the ball. Look at that. 7 shots a piece. We've had 2 on target. They've had 3. We've had fuck all. We've had absolutely nothing going forward. Because all we've done, we've sat with, what, 6 men behind the ball, trying to hit them on the counter-attack. Because it worked last year, so it must work again. No, it doesn't work. Because it relies on you getting the first goal. Which, in the other games, we have. We haven't today. And the game against them in the League Cup, we didn't then, and it didn't work. This sort of tactic relies on you getting the first goal. And this season, we haven't been doing that. We've come from behind so many times this season. We often don't take the lead in games. We didn't take the lead against Sheffield fucking United. Why would we do it against Manchester City? Pogba's played surprisingly well on the wing. When he's got the ball, he hasn't got the ball anywhere near enough, really. The thing is, he plays in the wing when he's going forward, but realistically, he plays quite narrow when it's balls like this. Like you see him now, he's in the semicircle picking the ball up. Plays the ball, Martial. Martial probably should leave that to Rashford, but again, I don't know if Rashford was offside. It looked like he might have been. Well won by McTominay. He goes into Martial. Martial does find Paul Pogba. He goes out to Bruno Fernandes. Go on, Fernandes. Puts the great ball in. Marcus Rashford cannot header a football. He cannot. He just doesn't even go for it half the time. I might be being harsh, but Maguire takes a piss every match. He shouldn't be captain. No, he shouldn't. He's fucking useless. We spent £80 million on a player that can't defend a cross and just lets the ball hit him on the head. Eric Bailly is needy. He is. Not even whether he's a better defender or centre back than Maguire or Lindelof is debatable. But what he brings in his pace and in his bravery and his whatever is so important to this Manchester United team. Because we have none of it without him. And we're 67 minutes in here, been absolutely dominating. We're yet to see a change from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And this is the problem with him. We never... If it's either the first team does a job, or we lose the game. And Fernandinho strike. And again, that's a Harry Maguire header special. Just lets the ball hit his head. Hello, Zombie. How are we? And Henderson rolls it out to Lindelof. 12. Yes, 12. Well, 11. It says for me, but still, let's go. I'm good, thank. Well, apart from what we're seeing today. And look, we're going for Luke Shaw on the counter attack. Go on, Luke. What can we expect from our attackers when we've given them fuck all? And I don't want to swear, but I can't. I have no other words. We're nearly 70 minutes into this game, and we've not done anything. We've been absolutely dominated. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, thank you. Thank you. Parmat? Sorry, I'm awful with names. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. I put that wrong. What? Oh, I don't know. Look, the league would just not. What, Ollie? Your team is losing. We have 20 minutes left, and we've shown fuck all. What are you doing? Just sitting there on the bench. Get shouting at your players, like we saw in. You told fucking Lingard last year to fucking pull his finger out. Where is that for Harry Maguire or for anyone else? Why can't? Where are you on the touchline? Why aren't you fucking screaming at these shit twats? Thank you, Parmit or Parmit. I wouldn't. I'm so sorry. I don't know your name, but like Zombie says, thank you. As I said, Arsene Wenger is always available. I don't know. Well. What changes would everyone make? For me, I would take. I think you probably have to keep Maguire on. I think you probably do have to keep him on. As useful as he is, he can win headers. He can win them. And one day, maybe he will score, and maybe that day is today. Lovely ball from Kevin De Bruyne out to Phil Foden. We're completely open. What good block from Wan-Bissaka. Yes, I'd probably take Lindelof of by. Realistically, that's how we should have started. I would take off Fred and McTominay and bring on Greenwood and Matic. Ball comes in. Lindelof just misses it. Lindelof just about misses it. Maguire stops. And Stones just collides with him. That's what I like to see. We love a Manchester United fan in the chat. Rashford into Fred. Far too slow on the ball, but Fred does get out to Luke Shaw. But we have no one on this left-hand side. It's only Luke Shaw half the time. Pogba comes narrow. Shaw does well. Rashford. Go on, Marcus. Tackled. Fred picks it up. He goes out to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka beats Phil Foden. Rashford puts it in. Pogba. Into Bruno. Oh, poor from Bruno Fernandes. Bruno. That's the type of chance we need to be taking. Love them. We should have got Park, all of that together. Yeah, it's the same order from last year. We talk. Oh, Mason Greenwood's coming on. 72 minutes in. It's been exactly the same since the 60th minute. We should have took 60th minute. We should be bringing Mason Greenwood on, not in the 72nd. It's a piss take. We're leaving Greenwood, a 20-year-old, 20 minutes to try and make an impact in this game. What a joke. Bruno into Wan-Bissaka. McTominay. What happened to that team that played against Everton, that started so well? We haven't looked like that at all today. Or same against Aston Villa. Same team. We started brilliant against both of them, but today on the back foot, the whole game. Oh look, we're a bit adventurous here. We got all our players in their half. Won't last long. This is how we should be playing from fucking minute 1. But it'll go back to Henderson soon. Fred. McTominay. Wan-Bissaka. Maguire. I am seething. In case you didn't realise. Bruno with the ball. Looks to put it into the box. Well defended. Bruno wins it. Finds Martial. Wan-Bissaka. Marcus Rashford. This is a bit of a sustained attack. This is probably the first time all game. Martial picks it up, edge of the box. Drives with it. Red! Goes down. Red! Let's see it again. No, it's not fair. And it's McTominay from... I applaud that. I applaud that. It's like watching Liverpool versus Real Madrid finals. Karius, Maguire, yeah. Bottle it. Bottle it. He's lost us the game. Yeah, he's a knobhead. So Pogba will go into the centre mid. And Greenwood will go out right. And Greenwood will go right. That, yeah, should have been a while ago. Should have been 60 minutes. No, we're leaving in 15 minutes to try and make an impact. It's a joke. Bruno. But look, I said it in the first half. Cancelo will leave space for Rashford to run into. Well, he might not now. Now they're winning the game. But he was all game. I mean, I'll have to keep an eye out on it. But I imagine Man City will just play as a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3. Pretty compact. And just there won't be anything given to us. Lindelof. Fred. Maguire. Up to Rashford. Nice overlap by Luke Shaw, who must be knackered. Fred. Puts the ball in. Poor ball in. Fernandinho will just play it out. Gundogan gets in front of the ball. Why did you leave your gaming channel? I just haven't really. First one, I haven't had the time to do it, and second of all, I wanted to do this more, so I thought I'd do this. I mean, at some point I plan to bring it back, just not for the time being. Hey, Pogba. Sure. Poor from Fred. Lindelof. Pogba. Yeah, we do need to keep the pressure on. You're right. But Man City will be happy with that because they're so good defensively, Man City. It will take a moment of magic, most likely, or a mistake. Cancelo does well. Again, it's going to be another disappointing semi-final for Manchester United. Going to be another disappointing semi-final. Cancelo goes into the book. Where's Donny van de Beek? I'm sorry. Donny van de Beek has played in semi-finals before. He's played in title-winning sides, and yet he can't fucking get a game. Where is the sub? We've brought one player on, and we've got 10 minutes to try and win a game. Undoubtedly, Luke Shaw will take it. Why? Also, I have to question why Rodri's coming on now. Look, Man City going defensive, and why would they not? Mahrez coming off, Rodri on. They have more than enough time to make a comeback. They do. Fred subbed for Donny van de Beek. I mean, that definitely should happen. I don't know if it has actually happened. But again, if it has happened, it's too late. Shaw puts the ball in. Maguire at the back post. Fernandinho wins the header. Even then, I'm not sure he would have scored it. Bruno. To Pogba. Lets it run. And Cancelo sees it out for a throw-in. Bruno from range. Poor from Bruno Fernandes. You don't shoot from there. You've got 10 minutes left. You don't shoot from there. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I mean, Fred needs to be subbed for Donny Van der Beek. Yeah, probably. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated and does mean a lot. Please do get involved in the live chat. Like, subscribe, all that jazz if you are new and you haven't already. And please do share the stream with your friends, family, your dog, your cat, anything else. But Rodri, poor pass and gives it away to Mason Greenwood. Greenwood, nice bit of skill, but the aliens. Yeah, share it with the aliens. Cheers, zombie, mate. What the fuck is that, Rashford? Oh. Fred does well, wins it high. But look, smart play from Fernandinho. Goes down, just lets his team get back into shape. That's smart. You wouldn't see our captain doing that. Greenwood. Mason Greenwood does well. Greenwood. Rodri, good challenge. Sterling on the break. Finds Kevin De Bruyne out on this left-hand side. 1v1 with Lindelof. Ball comes in. Maguire this time actually tries to deal with it. I don't know if he actually does or not. I don't know if he actually got a touch or just missed it. But here's the replay again. Was it a good ball in from De Bruyne? It was a very good ball in. I don't think Maguire actually gets anything on it. Well, apparently he does. It will be a Man City throw. Cancelo. And this will be perfect for Man City. They'll just keep the ball, knock it round. Oh, look, they go into the corner. Bruno wins it. And Shaw. Oh, dodgy clearance. And Kevin De Bruyne gets it inside the box. Out, block, and will be corner to Manchester City. And they'll take as much time as they want here. Fucking useless. Where are the subs? We can do 5 subs in this competition. We've made 1. What do you think about how we've played awfully? We never should have started Lindelof and Maguire. We defend so deep. We have to sit, and we defend so deep when they play. Ultimately, they've cost us again in another semi-final. Fernandinho 2-0 over. Game's over. Fernandinho makes 2-0. Fuck off. Fuck off. We are so shit. Fuck off, Ollie. Game's over. Harry Maguire making excuses for himself. Useless. Fucking useless, a lot of them. De Bruyne puts the ball in. Martial headed clip. Wan-Bissaka again. And good volley. Who the piss? We are so fucking dead. It's a great volley, but it's over. And what did we expect? What did we expect? We sat back fucking 90 minutes. We've made 1 sub all game. And we've been dominated. And what did we expect? Anything different? Fucking shit. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer once again loses us a semi-final with these shit centre-backs. Fuck off. It's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And it's constantly these 2 centre-backs. Fucking useless, a lot of them. Fucking hell. And it could be free here. Kevin De Bruyne. Luke Shaw does well. And it's like last year's semi-final all over again. Like, we've played so well. Against Everton, we were fucking fantastic with Bailly and Maguire. We played so high up. We could high press. we were fantastic. Against Villa, we were the same. We were very good. But he won us the game at the death. So what do? Ah, yes, let's start Lindelof and Maguire. Lindelof, who've just got back from injury. Maguire... How's that not a foul? You just been pulled back, you cheating fuck off, ref. He won us the game against Villa, and what does he do? He drops in for Lindelof, who hasn't worked with Maguire for about fucking month, for about 5 months. Oh, he's turned into trouble, and Foden, he sprints past Victor Lindelof as if he's not even there. He turns back, Foden, and he's just going to try and keep the ball. Oh, he won the ball there, fair enough. Greenwood, Bruno, Fred, lovely ball out to Marcus Rashford. Rashford keeps it in just about. It was actually quite a poor ball. Fucking useless twats. At least a big baldy versus Mourinho in the final. At least the Premier League is coming closer and closer. Yeah, not like this. It's not. Not like this. It's not. Not with these two centre backs. It's not. Fucking awful. It's just like the start. It's like every semi-final last season. We don't, apart from Sevilla, really, we've gone to sit back, defend, and hit them on the attack. It doesn't fucking work. It does not work. Teams has found us out. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just cannot get this sort of fucking... What happened to playing without Man United DNA? How often did you see fucking Sir Alex Ferguson sat all man behind the fucking ball? Piss off. And this is the problem with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Look, we're top of the league if we beat Burnley, but against such big teams, we always fall back to the same shit that doesn't work. Try and sit back. We're not fucking Southampton playing Liverpool. Cancelo's in here. Sterling. Why? I'm sorry. Shaw should not be on the football pitch. Shaw's had a fantastic game. He's been all... Oh, here comes Donny van der Beek for Fred. 5 minutes. 3 minutes before the end of the game. 3 minutes before the end of the game. Oh, that's when we'll bring Fred off for Donny. Piss off. What's the point? What is the point? Sell Lindelof to fund for a quicker... No, sell fucking Maguire. Maguire's the useless one. Last season, not yet, 2 years ago, it was... what's his name? It was Chris Smalling and Lindelof. They looked fine. They weren't amazing. We needed a new centre-back. We needed more quality. But the partnership somewhat worked. Harry Maguire's come in and has fucked it. Has fucked it up. He's fucking useless. We will never win at anything with this absolute slabhead piece of piss as our captain and as our centre-back. We do need a Van Dijk. We need someone quick, good in the air. United's defence is like using celery as a sword and a poppadom as a shield. It is. We've got an attack which could win us a Premier League title, but a defence that will get us relegated. Fucking useless. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's to blame. We have Eric Bailly and we have Axel Tuanzebe, both on the subs bench. Why are they not playing? Why are they not playing? I never would have believed Lindelof would come back into this game after how well Bailly and Maguire have played together. Maguire, you're fucking useless. It's constantly just sideways with him as well. It's either sideways or a shit long ball to one of the wingers, which if it's to Rashford, definitely doesn't find him 99% of the time, because Rashford can't win a header and shit in the air. Or it's to nobody. More money than my more gamey than my nam's back. Gammy, yeah. Ball Stones heads clear. Ollie needs to get sacked. The fuck. He won't get sacked, and the league table suggests he doesn't. Like, he's getting results in the Premier League, but he's fucking lost us at another semi-final with his shit decisions. It's fucking awful. 70 minutes he's waited to make the first sub to bring an attacker on. I was saying in the first half how Cancelo is playing as a central, playing so narrow. There's so much space on that left wing. But it wasn't until we go goal down and Man City and Cancelo actually plays as a right back. That's when we decided to make a change. We decided to put Rashford on the left. It's fucking shit. It's Harry Maguire, Lindelof and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is massively at fault for this game. The strikers have had absolutely nothing to live on. They are playing like toddlers. Awful spelling, sorry. Don't worry. Ruben Diaz, man of the match. He's been fantastic today, Ruben Diaz. But fucking useless. Guess him off the... Oh, hey. This is the type of shit that is wrong with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's got it wrong massively because he can't just get away from his own agenda. Oh, it has to be Maguire and Lindelof, does it? No, it doesn't. They played well in the last couple of games, he said. That was his reason for starting these two centre-backs. Well, what about the last fucking actual games we've played? Not the last time we played Man City. The last games we've played, where we played Everton. Fantastic Eric Bailly. Leicester played very well. Aston Villa, he won us the fucking game. But no, we go back to Lindelof, we go back to Maguire, we play 6 defenders trying to stop Manchester City. And what a coincidence. Again, it's another shit centre-back fucking mistake that loses us the game. It's fucking pointless. There's no point having all these good attackers if they never get the ball. What's the point? And Maguire, he knows it was his fault because straight after he made the mistake and they scored, he's out there slamming into tackles, winning it high up. Well, you're fucking useless, mate, because you've already lost us the game 5 minutes ago. Pogba now. He goes long, looking for Marcus Rashford, for Bruno Fernandes. He drops it into Luke Shaw. Shaw looks for Rashford, but the strikers are completely surrounded. But absolutely nothing to work off. Harry's like a Teletubby. I subbed to all of the guys in chat and you FSS. Thank you, my guy. You are an absolute legend, my guy. Pogba into Mason Greenwood. Greenwood strikes. Great block. But I think Diaz again. Diaz has been fantastic. And it's a feeling all too familiar. 4 semi-finals, 4 defeats. Greenwood, can he get a consolation? Puts the ball across. Again, Ruben Diaz, fantastic today. Fucking hell, Ruben Diaz has been absolute quality. He's blocked everything. Thank you, Parmeet. Shaw will take the corner. Crap ball in. Fernandinho easy clears. And that's it. That's the game. Manchester United out in another semi-final. And that does mean Manchester City will face... Let me get rid of that. What a shame we didn't get to see that one. Manchester City will play Tottenham in the Carabao Cup final. Fucking useless. And Man City in a huddle. This is a team, Manchester City team, suffering with a lot of players out. And we've fucking gone and done that. Piss off, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You've lost us this game alongside your fucking donkey centre-back partnership that you insist with. You fucking idiot. How many... I don't know how many times and what minute. It was in the first half. I said, Cancelo is playing so narrow. And he was so often... If you look in the highlights, you'll notice it. Cancelo often is playing as a defensive midfielder. The left-hand side was fucking free. It was completely free. And it could be because Pogba was playing on the left. You put Rashford there in the first half. Or at the start of the second half. You get more chances down there. But what did we do? No, we left it the same. We kept it how it was. And what happened? They scored. Of course it did. And why did they score? Because we have shit centre-backs that can't fucking defend. And they won the game. Of course they won the game. Why would they not win the game? Because we are bad. And that's the thing. This Ole Gunnar Solskjaer team are bottlers, for one. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has once again proved why me and pretty much every other most Manchester United fan don't think he will ever be a successful manager. Again, schooled, going back to the same tactics that don't work. We got lucky against no. Well, let's look at Manchester United's results against the big teams. First game of the season, Chelsea last season. Henderson. I don't think Henderson was that bad. He couldn't save any shots, to be honest, Nico. It would have been a win with Bayern instead of Lindelof and Van der Beek for Fred. They brought Van der Beek on. There was no point Van der Beek. It was why I think he brought Van der Beek on, just so people can't say, why did you not bring Donny Van der Beek on? But people will say, what people will say? People will say, why did you bring him on so late? There was no need to bring Donny Van der Beek. Well, actually, there was a need to bring Donny Van der Beek on. But it was about 80 minutes fucking before he brought him on. Useless. And we've lost the game because of it. Manchester United need to sign Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish will not. We lose that game. Defensively, we're awful. And it's the two centre-backs that have cost us. Look, like I was saying, let's go through the results against the top four. Again, the big teams last season. Chelsea first game, we didn't sit back and just defend. We played quite well. We scored 4 goals. We were lucky to score some of them goals. But again, we scored first. We scored first in that game through the penalty. We played Arsenal next, I think it was, in the next one. Scott McTominay scored, but then we sat back. Did we score another? No, we didn't. We conceded. Again. And we drew that game. Liverpool, we scored first. Conceded last minute. Didn't look like scoring another one after that. Then we played... Who else? Then who did we play? Would it be Man City then? Or Tottenham? I think it was Man City. Man City. Scored the first goal. We started fantastic. In fact, we scored 2 goals really early on. First half. Then we sat back. Then we conceded. And then it was nervy. Then we went to Tottenham. We played quite well against Tottenham. We won 2 goals. It was pretty good. But what happens? We lose. Well, no, we won that game actually, didn't we? Then Man City again. Score an early goal. We defended well, but we sat back. It's that system relies on you scoring early and first. There's not once have we played a game where we've scored first. No, we've conceded first and won the game playing like that. We don't. Why do we keep doing it? This defence is fucking shit. It's shit. Whether we play defensive or not, the mistakes will always come. It will always come. Yeah, we lost. Haaland won't sign. Haaland will stay at Dortmund. He definitely won't come to United. But yeah, we played defensively. We tried to sit back. You too, mate. Manchester United need a new centre back. Yeah, we do. This defence will always cause mistakes, especially Harry Maguire. Maguire will cause a mistake. Why? Who knows? No one will ever know. This is the reason he gave for not starting Eric Bailly. In the past, Lindelof and Maguire played well against Manchester City. Well then. What about when Bailly has played well? Well, played exceptionally well against Chelsea. He was dropped. It's not the fact that these 2 centre-backs have played well together. It's because he doesn't want to play Bailly. He doesn't want to play Axel Tuanzebe. Both of them have had better centre-back performances than this season alongside somebody than Bailly and Lindelof have together all season. PSG, Tuanzebe and Lindelof, absolutely fantastic. Brilliant performance from them too. And then recently, Bailly and Maguire, absolutely brilliant again with each other, especially against Villa. Bailly won us the game. That last minute block on the bench. So we can play Lindelof and we can sit so far deep. It's unbelievable. It's a fucking joke. We are a joke of a football team. United needs to sell some players. We do, but we can't, unfortunately, because look, we'll look at the bench today. We don't want to sell De Gea, don't want to sell Telles, don't want to sell Tuanzebe or maybe buy Matic. You maybe sell, but you won't get anything for him. We only just gave him a new contract. Van der Beek, we don't want to sell. Mata, you won't get any value for him. You'd have to let him go at the end of his contract. Dan James, what, you get 15 million for him? You don't want to sell Greenwood. Then you look at players not in the squad. Phil Jones is always injured. Someone made the joke earlier. Phil Jones is always injured during transfer windows. What a surprise. You never be able to sell Phil Jones because he's on far too much money because we gave him a new contract. Same with Marcus Rojo. He'll never leave. The only time he will leave is if we let his contract expire. Because no team, unless they're minted and unless Marcus Rojo is willing to take a pay cut, will pay his wages. Then what? Igalo, he's leaving anyway. And what? It's a shame. We could have won this game today. We could have won it. And it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer decision making that have lost us it. But I'm not going to say Ole out because we are in a title race. We should be going top. Poor from Bruno taking shots from ridiculous places. Yeah, it was. But what can you do? Man United can still win the league. Yes, and that's the thing we have to hold on to. But look, everything tells me we're not going to win the league. We're not better than Liverpool. We're not better than this Manchester City team, as we've just proven. We've absolutely been dominated. We haven't beaten any of the top 6 teams so far this season. Look at this. We look like schoolboys today. Look at the stats. 11 attempts to 12, that's fine. On target 2 to 4, fine. Same corners. Touches in opponent box 19 to 22. Possession 40 to 60. 40 to 60. It's the defence all the time. Where is... I will never understand. How is Eric Bailly not starting today? He won us the game against Villa. It makes no sense to drop him. Listen here. When Cavani... Let me fact check this first. I don't want to lie to you guys. Let me get the matches up. I don't want to lie to you guys. So, where was Southampton? So Southampton, Cavani scores twice off the bench. Did he start against? Yes. So Cavani comes off the bench against Southampton and scores twice. He gets rewarded by starting up top against West Ham. Did he start against Man City? I don't think he did. I think he was out actually for this game, weren't he? He was banned, maybe. So, Cavani gets rewarded for playing well against Southampton. What does Bailly get for playing well? Not just against Aston Villa and winning us that game, like Cavani did against Southampton. Bailly plays well against Everton and completely transforms how this team plays. With Bailly in it, we play high up the pitch. We play fantastic football. We play attacking football, and we're on the front foot. How did you get rewarded for that? Get on the bench. This is Bailly. Bailly going to the manager. I've just played fantastically, Gaffer. Do I get to start against Manchester City in the derby? Ollie's like, Eric, He's played fantastically well, but Victor's back now, so get on the bench. What's he doing, Ollie? You don't drop your best centre-back from the last, 5 games. You don't drop your best centre-back for a semi-final and a Manchester derby just because these two have played well against them in previous games. No, in the last 2 games, in the games they've played well, it's not that they've played amazingly. It's that our defence have been well protected, and that's not always going to happen. In the last few games, where these defenders have done well, what's happened is we'll look at the Carabao Cup where we won it. You can say we get the clean sheet. David Silva should have scored. He should have scored. So that should have been clean sheet gone. We shouldn't have even drawn that game. We beat him 3 times last season, Man City. Should have been won twice. David Silva shouldn't be trying to sweat that to Gundogan in the Carabao Cup last year. This year, are you going to be live? I'm live for every match, mate. I do Man United watch-alongs and I do match previews for all the Man United games, and I've started doing match watch-alongs for other games as well. But these centre-backs all season, can you tell me a game where both of them have been exceptional? I cannot believe these 2 centre-backs keep playing. We saw last year, after lockdown, Tottenham exposed these 2 centre-backs. And here's the ball again. Maguire just stopped. He just stops. You just. I don't care if you think Lindelof is going to win that ball or not. As having defended situations like that, you fucking clear it. You just do that. Look. You just do this. You just do that. And it's the same every week. Look what John Stones doesn't even have to do anything. He just lets the ball hit him. And it's not the first time. And like I said earlier, two semi-finals, 2 lost thanks to them crap centre-backs. And it's all well and good blaming them, because it is their fault that they're making these mistakes and they've cost it. But at the same time, you have to look at what's his name. You have to look at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Why is he continuously playing these players? And I mean, question marks has to go on Dean Henderson. Looking at it, Dean Henderson for me probably should save it. No chance for the second one, guy. The volley from Fernandinho is brilliant. And look, if we play by and that's the goal that wins it. It's whatever. That's a goal-winning volley. That's a fantastic volley from Fernandinho. But it's not. That goal is a consolation. We've lost because Lindelof and Maguire makes us play so deep. We were never going to get a foothold in this game, which we could have if we played Bailly. Watford are going to win with this performance. We'll rotate against Watford and we'll be fine because we'll play Bailly and Bailly will play because as proof that he's not being rested for the league. Bailly will start against Watford. We'll play on the front foot and we'll be brilliant. Yeah, I do play football. I've played everywhere. I play centre back now for my university football team. And that's basic defending a corner. That's basic defending a corner. And it's not as if they took their own 2 chances. De Bruyne hit the bar. Our only chance that I can really remember us having was Bruno edge of the box. Look, there's a header. Dean Henderson pushed around the post. And again, it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer going defensive in a final. 3 semi-finals, we've gone defensive. Wan-Bissaka was needed in right back. Wan-Bissaka did play right back. None of the guys were fullback's fault. Manchester needs to sell Maguire, needs to sell Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams, he should go out on loan. I think he is going to Newcastle. We do need to get... For me, you cut your losses on Maguire. Maguire was awful. And he is. Look, Man United chances. Is that Bruno chance? That could be Sky over. Sky could end this now. Look. With Maguire. Well, not Maguire. With Bailly. We all know Bailly can be mental. We know he's got a mistake in him. And look, he might give us a heart attack. But what we do know, as we saw against Villa, he put his heart on the line. He put his body on the line. That's how he gets injured all the time. Because he's always throwing himself at the ball. Lindelof don't. Maguire don't. He's fucking useless. And it's another semi-final that this team and this manager has thrown away with these crap tactics. Look, and I have to give credit to Manchester City. And especially Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz today was absolutely amazing. He was outrageously good. And that's the type of player we needed. They spent. How much did Ruben Diaz join Manchester City for? Man City. How much was it for? £62 million they got Ruben Diaz for. Ruben Diaz is about 5 times the player Harry Maguire is. He's 5 times the player. And look, let me get the match stats up for this game. So, 50 minutes in, John Stones scored. 50 minutes in, they scored. We left it another 25 minutes we left it until we made a change, until we brought Greenwood on. Fucking useless. Haaland needed it. Haaland would be great, but he's never going to join Man United. We're a joke. We're a mess of a club. We're a joke. You're an absolute joke. Right. Right. Let's bring on. Let's do the player ratings. Nice watching you. Bye. I'll be back for the next match. Thank you, Palmy. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Have a nice one, mate. Have a good one. Sub right wing and CDM. Yeah. Well, we need to start a proper starting one. I'm not Ollie out, and rightly so. Look, we're in a title race, but stuff like this, stuff like today, is why we're going to struggle to actually win the Premier League. Right. Look. Hold on. Let me get the league table up, because I want to get the Premier League table up before we do this, and we'll talk about this. Oh, right. So here we go. Here's the league table. So obviously we can go into second. Well, we're in second. We can go into first if we beat Liverpool, if we beat Burnley. But well, that will put us 3 points top. Don't worry, Man City have 2 games in hand. People are counting Man City out of this. Man City win their 2 games in hand against Aston Villa and Everton. Then where do they go? Where does that put them? That puts them second. Look, you give them their win. You say they beat Villa. That puts them on 16 points on 16 games played, 32 points. They can go a point off of us, Man City. They could go top if we drop points against Burnley. Man City are just as much in this title race as Manchester United are, as Liverpool are. It's like, look, we are in a title race, but look, it's so difficult. It's going to be so difficult because, like I say, Man City are in this. They are miles. We've seen today. They are miles ahead of us. Miles. Liverpool. We'll see it in 2 weeks. Miles ahead of us. And look, these are the match stats. And look, people will blame our front line. People will blame Rashford. Will blame Martial. Will blame Bruno Fernandes. And some will blame Pogba. But what can they do? I don't know if I... Look, let me go back to this screen. I was trying to see if we can get a player touches. Might be on who scored. Is it who scored? Alright, so if I find the game. Touches. Alright, here we go. So, Martial got 39 touches of the ball today. Man City's their attackers. Sterling 68. Where's Foden 42. Let me get up all of these attackers today. Right, so at the 4 attackers today for each team, Sterling 68 touches, Pogba, well, we'll put our high 67 for Bruno Fernandes, Foden 42, Martial 39, Mahrez 57, Rashford 33, Pogba 59, De Bruyne 70. Our strikers are starved. They are absolutely starved with the ball. And we were so deep. Let's get the heat map up. We are so deep. Right, so you can. All right, here's the heat map. Look, we're lucky to even be near their box. Look, we're hardly even near their box. They're in our box. They're just outside our box. 90% of the time, they're just outside our box. We're nowhere near it. We were doomed from the start. Oh, yeah, we were doomed from the start with this team. But, well, where's the live chat? Sorry, let me quickly. Man United. Have a nice one. Leicester can go top. Leicester can't go top really. For Leicester to go top. Yeah, Leicester have played more games than us. Leicester can't. Leicester and Liverpool have played the same amount of games. Leicester can't go top. Look, Leicester and Liverpool have both played 17 games. They can't go top. But look, I don't. We could have won this game. We should have won it. I stand by that. We played our way. We've played fantastically recently. We could have won this game, but no, we decided to go defensive, and that's what's cost us. That man doing his interview now, already going to Solskjaer's cost us with these 2 shit centre backs. And look, we'll get into our player ratings. Please get involved in the chat. Let me know your player ratings. Oh, where's that gone? What is going on here? I can't even be asked. There we go. Look, actually, thinking about it, the Chelsea game. Oh, I'm actually so annoyed. As you guys can tell, Leicester can go top of Liverpool. Yeah, but that's not going to happen. And even then, Leicester can go. Man City will go above Leicester anyway. But look, you think back to Chelsea. That was our defence. Well, David De Gea obviously massively at fault. Balls across the butt. But it was for the first goal. De Gea probably should have saved it. But ball, it was fairly low cross to Giroud. Maguire, useless. Second one, Brandon Williams, awful pass. De Gea again should have saved it, but couldn't, but didn't. You can't defend. We cannot defend. But player rating, I'm so annoyed. I can't. Anyway, player rating. Dean Henderson. 6. 6. He played well. Dean Henderson didn't do anything wrong. Had nothing. Look, he made a good save. Maybe he should save the Stones goal. I don't know. But there's the last 4 semi-finals we've played. Well, I mean that's factually not really. Oh, aggregate, yeah. Yeah, lost all of them. Lost 4 semi-finals on against Solskjaer. He gets there, but then fucking doesn't deliver. But yeah, Henderson 6. Wan-Bissaka 4. Wan-Bissaka was poor. Foden was all over him. Foden was brilliant today. Wan-Bissaka poor. Lindelof 5. Maguire 4. I'm giving Maguire a lower because I think he's massively at fault, and Maguire should be he's a leader. He should be a leader, I should say, and should be the example, but he's not, and that's why I'm going to give him lower. At the end of the day, he's our captain. If he doesn't want to be, tell Ollie that. Step down. But while you are Manchester United captain, you will and you should be held to a high level of criticism. And at the end of the day, you're the one who's missed that cross. You've stopped running. You've let the cross come past you like you always do with crosses. And John Stones has scored because of it. And you are at fault for us losing this game. So Maguire's getting a 4. Luke Shaw, 7. He was alright. Luke Shaw didn't do anything wrong. Sure. Defensively, he was left hung out to dry. Paul Pogba playing on that left wing against top teams doesn't work. I didn't think it worked in the first time we played it. I would have played him there. But look, Shaw deserves a 7. He played very well. Left hanging out to dry, and did what he had to do. Who do you think will win the Premier League, and who do you think will win? Go up to the Premier League. Either Liverpool or Man City will win it. I said Man City at the start of the season, so I'll probably have to stick with Man City. And then when it comes to coming up, Bournemouth, Brentford, and probably Norwich. So McTominay 6, Fred 7. I didn't think McTominay played badly at all. I didn't think he played bad at all. I mean, yeah, McTominay. I didn't think he played badly, but he didn't play well. Didn't really offer much. It's the same old McTominay. He offered more going forward, but not much. Fred is the classic Fred. Dynamic, winning the ball high. Well, winning the ball, playing the ball. He was all right. He was all right. Fred, he wasn't bad, but I think he was a little bit better. I'm going in 5 minutes. To be fair, I'll be wrapping this up soon. But if you need to go, feel free. I don't know what to think, so I'm just kind of like rambling here. Rashford. I wouldn't say I am. I wouldn't say I am. All right, Rashford. Rashford. I'm gonna give a. I'll give him a 7. He didn't get the chance when he had the ball. He did well in most situations. He had the great run where Diaz made a fantastic block. It's classic Marcus Rashford really going forward defensively. Obviously doesn't offer much. It was just really poor. Bruno Fernandes. Uh, 6 alongside Pogba. Both of them not great games. Both of them could be 5s. I mean, I'm probably being nice for Rashford. You know what? I think I am. I'm 6, 5, 5. Yeah, Rashford when he got the ball, he did well. Bruno and Pogba never really got the ball. When they did, they were somewhat sloppy with it. There's not much you can really do. When they got the ball, they tried their best, but it's so rare when they get the ball in games like this. So rare. And when you get the ball, you can't give it away when you get the ball so little in a game, and that's what Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba will do. They will give the ball away a lot, but at the same time, they will create so many chances. But we can't afford to be giving the ball away that much. We can't in a game like Man City. So 5. And Martial, I'll give him a 6. Maybe Martial goes down to a 5. I don't know. I'm gonna be kind again to Martial. Manchester United need a new sub goalkeeper because Henderson is rubbish. He's not rubbish. He's not rubbish. Everyone wants him to be England #1, and he should be. He can't save anything. He can save stuff. He made a very good save against Riyad Mahrez. We made a good one against Sterling from a header. Dean Henderson isn't at fault today. It's this. This is the issue. That's the issue. Yeah, but anyway, about Martial, when he did get the ball, I can't remember anything he did really wrong. He didn't play well, but what bad. 6 is about fair. Greenwood, 6 got on the book, and I'm not. For Donny van de Beek. Non-applicable. You cannot give Donny van de Beek a mark. He was brought on for one reason only. So people in the media cannot say, why did you not bring Donny van de Beek on? He came on with 4 minutes to go. You're a fucking disgrace, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He gets a 0. He doesn't deserve anything. He got it wrong today, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He set us up doing a system that has constantly let us down this season. Constantly let us down. We don't defend well sitting deep. PSG we tried, we didn't do it well. We conceded so early. Same against RB Leipzig, we conceded so early. Today we didn't concede early, but it's a mistake from Harry Maguire. Of course it is. It's a mistake from these two centre backs. Again, cost us the game today. I don't understand how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer can keep playing them, keep faith with them. They don't deserve it. He got it wrong. He left, like I said earlier. Do I have the Man City stats on? Look at the stats. Stones scored in the 50th minute. 50th minute. Where's our subs? 75th. We waited 25 minutes after going a goal down. We should have made them at half time. They should have came so much earlier than they did. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got it wrong from the starting lineup. Tactics, personnel, substitutes. What did he get right today? What did he get right? What did he get right today, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? No idea what he got right. And look at the heat maps. We're so deep. And while they are so far forward. Look, they pass it around the back line fine. Look, should we get our let's unselect them all. Average position of Martial, Rashford, Bruno and Pogba. Let's then get Mahrez. Oh, actually, I just want to see. So look, he's played in central areas. He's there. Sterling, Foden, Mahrez, and De Bruyne. Look how further forward this Man City's are. Right around these boxes, the box. Ours is nowhere near. It's just so disappointing. We could have, and we probably should have been playing in a cup final. And these players are going to get pelters, especially this front line, but they've had absolutely nothing to live off all day. Absolute pelters. But, like I said, this will be the cup final. Carabao Cup final on Sunday, the 25th of April at 4 p.m. It will be Tottenham versus Manchester City. It will be Pep Guardiola versus Jose Mourinho. It will be Manchester City versus Tottenham. And it's so disappointing. Anyway, this will be it from me today. I hope you have all enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button below. Subscribe if you're new. Share the channel with your friends, with your family, with your dog, with whoever. It's so disappointing. Sorry, I haven't read this for a while. When we have the match, I'll go hard on you, but not easy. Can I talk or not? I'm here. When will be your next stream? My next stream will be the Watford game, but I don't know when that is for sure. But that will be my next stream. But yeah, sorry, Nico. The chat is just I wasn't reading it. Sorry, I completely forgot about it. But yeah, so Mourinho got it wrong. Just as a quick summary, Lindelof never should have played. Should have been Bailly. Ollie left the changes far too late. We never gave the forwards a chance. This sitting back tactic that we always try to employ in these big games don't work. Stop doing it, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, if you want to win football games. And that'll be it from me. Hope you did enjoy. And I'll see you next time. Peace.